Hello everyone, and welcome to my Bold and Beautiful Today channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy and Hope cross brands yet again, and Finn is left torn after two unanticipated visits. Moment on the Bold and the Beautiful, Sheila pops in on Finn, Liam pays visits to Deacon and Steffy, and Hope gives Finn news. At Forrester, Hope thinks about Deacon asking her to be in his marriage to Sheila. Her phone rings and it's Cleric looking for an update. Will she and Finn be maid of honor and stylish man? Hope isn't sure yet, and lets him go when Steffy comes by. She disconnects and Steffy prodigies if that was her susceptible father calling to tell her how agitated he's that the nine-toed sickie is back. Hope asks if Steffy could record a meeting if she wants to talk. She walks in and criticizes her pater. And expects her to drop everything. Not to mention Thomas and Douglas are on the other side of the world right now. She has every reason to be frustrated with her. Steffy aloud. They moved on from this. She was looking out for her family and says the whole situation was really messy. She was turning into her mama. Hope says she wasn't using Thomas. Steffy disagrees. She doesn't want to hear the whole victim story, she's wearied and over it. Hope suggests she concentrate on her own life and her own hubby, given everything. Steffy asks, what's that supposed to mean? Hope tells her Finn is going through a lot right now and it's a sleep of Steffy to reduction his complicated passions for his birth mother. Steffy reminds her they read talking about Sheila Carter. She doesn't indeed know why she has to explain this to her, it should be so egregious. Hope snarks, oh, you want me to butt out of commodity that doesn't concern me? Steffy says, yes. I do. But if you want to intrude in my marriage, I'll tell you this. Finn and I talked. He knows exactly where I stand. He wouldn't be seeing Sheila again. In his office, Finn flashes to delivering Sheila in the storehouse. A knock comes at the door. It's Sheila quipping, will the croaker. See me now? Finn looks confused. Sheila laughs, hello, son. She explains she was there for a follow-up appointment and is in unexpectedly good health considering what she went through. Sheila senses Finn isn't glad to see her. Finn doesn't suppose it's a good idea for her to be dropping by his office like this. Sheila asks, is that how you truly feel? Or is that what Steffy wants? Sheila knows he meant what he said after her saved her. You were thrilled that we had another chance at a relationship. Easily Steffy doesn't feel the same way. She complains that she still holds dubitation and enmity against her. Finn reminds her Steffy's the love of his life and has been through a lot. Sheila thinks it must be delicate for him to be torn between his mama and his woman. She sees an awful future ahead and truly hopes she gets to partake it with him. Finn wants the stylish for Sheila and tells her a step in the right direction would be comforting. He believes she has changed, but it would be good to go further with a professional so she doesn't go back to the woman she was ahead. Sheila vows she'll no way go back. She has so important to live for, including a son she loves and respects so veritably much. Liam walks into Il Giardino and Deacon suppositions he's not there for vegan tofu pizza. Liam complains that his gal remains a trouble to Steffy and her family and he and Finn just aren't appreciating the graveness of that. Deacon argues that people are able of change. Liam gets that. Deacon says he has an eyeless spot when it comes to Sheila. Liam says she has a long and dangerous pattern of jest. He reminds Cleric that he's hanging everything on one thing, Sheila having told him that she did a good thing. Deacon asks, that means nothing to you, right? Liam says what means commodity to him is Steffy and his sprat and their safety. Cleric gets that as a father but wants him to stop using it as a reason to beat up on Sheila, who has gone through hell. He smothers, it's like I am talking to a slip-up wall. Liam says he is, because he'll no way be wisecracked by Sheila the way he and Finn have been. At Forrester, Steffy's working alone when Liam comes by. He says he was just with Cleric. He still can't indeed get over the fact that Sheila's alive. Steffy says Deacon's a fool for allowing Sheila is different now than she was before Sugar showed up. One thing she knows for sure is that it doesn't change anything for her and Finn. Liam Steffy B&B Sheila joins Cleric at the eatery and tells him the checkup went great. It also gave her a chance to visit with her handsome son. They kiss. Sitting down, Deacon is pleased Finn made time for his ma. She says their relationship has changed for the better. She can only imagine how much nearer they'd be if Steffy wasn't involved. It's so clear that she's gotten into Finn's head again. She assures Dominies he wouldn't get worried and lash out. Cleric is glad to hear it, because that would mess up his master plan. Sheila learns he's asked Hope and Finn to stand up for them at their marriage. Hope pops in on Finn at his office and he asks what brings her by. She says she comes bearing new. Your birth mother and my father, they re-engaged. Finn doesn't know how he feels about this. He says Sheila was there before and appertained to her bright future. What about you? How do you feel about our parents being married? Hope says she's equivocal. She has her issues and enterprises with regard to Sheila, no offense. Finn understands, but she's his birth mother and he feels a tie he's no way been suitable to completely explain. Hope assures him no explanation is demanded where she's concerned. She tells him that Deacon wants her to be Sheila's maid of honor and she's on the hedge. Finn suppositions Deacon wants him there too. Hope says it's further than that, he wants him to be stylish man. Finn rubs his forepart. There's no way Steffy would understand, let alone accept this. Hope asks what he'd want if his woman wasn't in the equation. Her pater did say it would be the biggest gift. Finn asks if she's thinking about saying yes. Hope isn't sure, she just thinks it would be easier if he was there too. At Forrester, Liam muses, so, you laid down the law with Finn. Steffy nods, my hubby knows Sheila wouldn't be part of his life. Bill's shocking visit to Sheila revealed dire warning for Cleric's fiancé? The bold and the beautiful spoilers and updates tease Bill Spencer is about to admit some shocking updates attesting Sheila Carter's unanticipated survival. With Hope Logan discovering the sap to Liam Spencer, it seems he might be the deliverer of this jaw-dropping disclosure to Bill. The bold and the beautiful spoilers, Bill Spencer will go ballistic when he hears what went down. Bill will surely be furious, going ballistic, when he discovers that it was Janet Weber, also known as Sugar, who met her demise rather of Sheila. Knowing Bill's tendency to take action, it wouldn't be long before he hunts down Sheila for a fiery showdown. Bill tricked Sheila into believing they were meant to be together. Despite proposing to her and painting a picture of a perfect life, it was all a ploy orchestrated by the FBI, with Rich Forrester in on it too. Bill's grand plan to have Sheila locked up for good ended up being a colossal failure. His reckless use of underhanded tactics and turndown to follow proper procedures redounded in Sheila walking down scot-free, leaving Bill to witness all his meticulous sweats deteriorate into dead. B&B spoilers, it's all his fault, not that he'd ever admit it. Sheila going free was all his fault, not that Bone Bill would ever admit it. Bill was relieved when he believed Sheila was dead. But now that she's back, he's faced with a tough decision. Maybe he'll take some time to map before defying Sheila with a menacing claim. It's possible that Bill will pay Sheila a nipping visit to keep her on her toes about the consequences of her conduct. He might indeed advise her that her luck will ultimately run out. Perhaps Bill will subtly suggest that Sheila might not be as fortunate if another life-hanging situation occurs, especially considering there won't be a relief like Sugar to step in for her. Bill may reluctantly admit his secret want for Sheila's exposure, wishing John Finnegan and Deacon Sharp hadn't set up her first. He might indeed insinuate taking matters into his own hands to ensure Sheila no way resurfaces. Upcoming spoilers allude at a tense hassle between Bill and Sheila, but Deacon will be present to give Sheila support.